You are watching Yeticket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is Yeticket.com, Yeticket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. 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 We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. Yeticket.com. Yeticket.com.
Hi, my name is Paula Isaac from Your Entertainment Ticket. Come and see us every day for the latest news about entertainment at www.yeticket.com. I'm here at the Miami Beach International Film Festival. I'm here with Mr. Philippe Falardeau, and for the movie Monsieur, Lazhar, which is featuring today at the Miami Beach Film Festival. And I wanted to talk to you because first I wanted to congratulate you for the nomination at the Oscars for Best Foreign Film. Tell us a little bit how you felt when you heard the news.
What is it? It was surreal for us because when you do a film, a small intimate film in Montreal, especially in French, you don't think about the Oscars. It's the last thing on your mind. So the process was long, and when we learned that we were nominated, it was like a dream come true. But a dream I never had because it was something so far remote from me. You know, California, the Oscars, Hollywood. So we were really pleased, and it kind of gave a second life also to the film, of course. So it was pretty exciting to be on the red carpet a week ago.
That's great. And just before that, you were also present at the film festival. I heard also maybe at the Sundance there was some visibility there.
It's been a good ride for the film since last August when it first started in Locarno in Switzerland. We've been to many film festivals in Toronto, in Germany, and then in Sundance. And this topped it off with the Oscar was just amazing.
Oh, wonderful. And tell us a little bit about the movie for some of the people who haven't heard yet.
It's the story of an Algerian refugee in Montreal who has his own, dramatic story, but becomes a replacement, a substitute teacher in an elementary school after the death of the teacher. And he takes the class and he guides the children through the year and help them go through their grieving process. And despite the dramatic premise, I think it's a luminous film with humor and a film where everyone can have his own point of entry because we've all been to elementary school. No matter how old we are, we all have recollections of that time. So I think that explains why the film has had some success around the world. Is just because, the classroom is something universal. We all know what that is.
Definitely, and this is a movie really for anyone. You can go with the kids or family.
I think you can go with a kid that's around 10 years old and keep in mind that there's a dramatic scene at the beginning, but after that, the kids back home have enjoyed the film, but it's a film that has to be watched with their parents.
And tell us shortly, what are the differences with the education when Monsieur Lazhar came from Algeria and education in Canada is a little bit different? So it was more on the traditional end, or what would you think?
Yeah, but this because of the storyline, actually the immigrant, Monsieur Lazhar, pretends he was a teacher back home in Algeria, but he was not. It was his wife who died. So to step in the, he's trying to walk in the footsteps of his wife, of his deceased wife. So he lies to the school and says that he was a teacher. So what he does is go back to the time where he was a kid, like in the 1950s, and that's the method of education back then, were old school kind of French lycée school, and so it clashes with the new education in Quebec, and it produces some funny scenes in the film.
Oh, great. And thank you. Just for one last question, we're looking at the past and the present. So in the past, I heard you were analyzing politics and how all of a sudden you changed to the world of cinema, and what made you change to that?
I studied in political science, and a series of accidents actually led me to cinema. Good accidents, mind you, but okay. I participated at the beginning of the 1990s at a reality show on Canadian television where they used to send young amateur filmmaker. We were traveling alone with an old SVHS camera, and we had to do 20 short films in 20 different countries. and it was like kind of a rally, but you had to make films and, you know, get in the country, find a subject, shoot it, get in a hotel room, do an editing plan on paper, send it back by FedEx to Montreal, and move on to the next country. So it was a race like that for 6 months, and that what got me into cinema.
Well, let me tell you, we're very thrilled to have you at the film festival, and we're looking forward to many great things in the future. A few last words just to let us know a little bit what you're thinking of for the future, or like a little glimpse.
Well, when you're working on a film, you have to work also in your head on the next film, and you have to think ahead. And I'm writing the next one, but I've also had some opportunities to meet with agents in California with the Oscar nomination, so I will entertaining the idea of maybe shooting a script for the first time that is not mine. Yeah. I'm not talking about big studio James Bond movie here, but still, that's the first time I have this opportunity, so I'm gonna look at it.
Well, we really appreciate your style of cinematography, and we're happy to have you today. Thank you very much for joining us. This is your entertainment ticket, www.yeticket.com. The movie Monsieur Lazhar is going to open on April 13 here in Miami, and I'm here with Monsieur Philippe Falardeau, which is the movie director and the producer. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
This is your